like to welcome you to another edition of Rick Davis's Talking Gold. We're going to talk a little bit about silver, gold, diamonds, and coins. Hopefully you'll enjoy it and pick up a few facts along the way that will be helpful in your buying, selling, or trading of any kind of gold items.
Why does Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds serve so many customers each and every day? It's because they know that Rick treats them the best and pays them the most. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds is the one name to remember if you are selling your gold, silver, diamonds, or coins. While other jewelry stores are waiting for customers, Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds is waiting on their customers, over 100 each day. Don't sell for less than you deserve. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, paying you more, all day, every day.
Now you can watch Rick Davis Talking Gold anytime on Rick's YouTube channel. Just type in www.youtube.com/user/Rick Davis Buys Gold. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, your friend in the jewelry business.
Hi, I'm Rick Davis, and for 36 years you've bought and sold gold and diamonds with me. Now, finally, a name you can trust in the automotive industry. I will buy, sell, or trade with you and still remain your friend in the automotive industry. Thank you, and God bless.
Stop in and see why Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds was selected as the best jeweler in the Chattanooga area by an independent national selection committee.
We'd like to remind you to stop by the store at 5301 Brainerd Road. Come in and chat with us. We're always there to answer your questions. And remember, Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, your friend in the jewelry business. That's one of them places I have never been. The little girl that waits on us, she's from Poland. Out at one of the restaurants. And my wife's from Ukraine.
Ukraine?
Odessa.
Odessa.
On the Black Sea.
It's warm. It's still a little cool, but I got that heater running in that car. And when I had my mother, I brought my mother up to so I got to pay for it. I thought, well, I thought it was suffocation.
You understand those little chip diamonds aren't much money.
Okay.
Okay.
How many like you pay? Nobody that money.
That's what you got. That's what it melts at. And that's what I'll pay you.
It's okay.
$500. 20, 40, 560. And 10 is 570. Thank you very much. Have some great holidays, brother. Thank you. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Good. The world treating you today.
Wonderful.
All question marks.
Well, we've got some other things that aren't question marks.
Silver. Goldfield. Warranted. which is gold filled, gold plated. You can see some of the copper showing through the case.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
Has no value. You know, it might bring $30, $40, $50 to an old watch collector that uses them for parts, but it's not going to bring much. And copper with a stainless old stick pin. Cute. What was these? Was they belt?
Belt buckles.
Belt,
Yeah.
not buckles, but they wore them on the belt.
you
The belt
slide
went
'em
through
in.
them, and yeah,
I don't know what you call them.
tabs, belt tabs, something like that. I got some big old rodeo buckles over there that's huge, that big around.
Wow.
And you got $42 there in silver. And we don't,
You don't
you know, we don't sell, I mean, yeah, we buy them. It's just not a lot of money. We don't try to resell those. We don't have enough cowboys. You know, the big craze for that was in the 70s, and Urban Cowboy and John Travolta and all those
Right.
westerns when everybody started dressing up in jeans and stuff.
There's a bunch of small stuff there. The plastic has a nice carrot, just over a carrot.
Was you in the jewelry business?
Yeah,
Where at?
I hold
Florida.
I hold a graduate gemologist rating with the GIA,
Oh, do you?
and I hold a fellowship with the Gemological Association.
Well,
of
good.
Great-
Bro.
So we were in the business for a while. I probably should have sorted them better than I did.
Most of them are all mine cuts, old mine cuts, European cuts. There's a couple in there that's not diamonds.
Mine cuts.
yeah.
I love the old mine cuts. In fact, the
You
better.
got everything from 10 pointers all the way up to carats.
Let's see. There's three stones there that are probably decent. One is a Jason weighted at 1.02. And then there are two triangular cut diamonds in there.
Two
In fact,
trees.
of the couple of larger carats, I kept the old mine cut because I like the old mine cut stuff. Now we brought that, and Jason looked at it, and he suggested we come back and let you take a look at it. Yeah. And I used when I looked at the color, I still have 4 of my master stones I did when I was grading. I brought in.
102. And what are you trying to get out of it?
5,000.
5,000. Brother. We can order probably something like that for $2,200, $2,300 right now. Only way you get that is you need to run you some ads and try to retail on a carat. It's about $6,000 now. So, you know. Nice stone, clean stone. It's got a little bearding on the side, but it's GIA is going to put it SI1, SI2. If you were selling it, you could call it a VS2 and not be far off the.
I thought SI was pretty low on that stuff.
Off
What would you pay for that stuff?
Probably in the neighborhood of $2,000.
Okay.
I mean, I just have to call and see what bid is on them right now.
What do you think about the triangulars?
You just got to find somebody that wants them. What they're worth and what they bring is two different things. What are they, about a quarter each?
I thought they were about a third a piece, if I remember
Third.
correctly. Yeah.
They're probably worth $350, $400 a piece, but to get that out of them, you got to find somebody that needs that stone. Nobody's going to buy them
Yeah,
and
it's an
speculate
unusual
on them.
cut.
Yeah.
Probably make good earrings, I suppose.
Oh,
Yeah,
make
it would
wonderful
a beautiful
earrings.
pair of earrings.
These are master stones I used to use.
Master sets as in diamonds or
Yeah,
as
they're
in
diamonds.
CZ?
They're diamonds, just another diamond. Oh no, I don't use these.
39 points, 36 points,
And the colors are
36.
written on them.
M color, H color, J color, F color, F. Are they all VSSI? Don't say what they are.
I wouldn't have bought. I would not
These were
normally buy
just, these
SI.
are just
I
for,
would not normally
these were
buy.
just for color.
Just for color. Yeah. I would not normally buy. I just normally would not buy SI stones at all.
What did you try to buy, VS?
At least VS. VVS is probably a little on the high side, but VS would be all right for mixture stones.
Yeah. It's VS stuff. Same thing.
Okay.
If you want top money out of them, wait till the day after Thanksgiving, come in the next day.
Okay.
Let's see what the market's done nationwide. If there's some buying, I'll help you with them and we'll get out of them fairly quick. If there's not a big retail, then it's not gonna do that well. But it's not fair to take, it's not fair to buy from you and not know we're this
Yeah.
close. You should wait. Being GIA, you know what it's about.
I ran across some years ago a 276 carat ruby crystal, and I don't know if there's a market for it. But it was an interesting crystal.
Yep. None that I've been able to find. I had a friend that had $2.5 million worth of corundum
Pretty
cameo. Yep.
pretty cameo.
I gave my wife one like that a couple of years ago. Come from Europe out of it was mounted in white gold.
Well, we used to be in the antique jewelry business, so that came in a gold
That's
fill
where mine
now.
came out. Yeah.
Believe it or not, isn't that odd? It's such a beautiful piece, and the mounting is gold filled.
The funny part about it is they look as good from the back
Yes,
as they do from the
they
front.
do.
All right.
You know, that's kind of thing there. $500 on it, and just take your best shot and see who.
Yeah.
You know.
$500 is what I was looking to get out of
Yeah.
that.
If you are you local?
Cleveland,
Yes.
yeah. Texas,
Cleveland?
Yeah.
You know, if you have some, you want to sell these or you want to handle those?
Yeah, I'll sell them.
If you get a little closer, get Thanksgiving out of the way, and get down, and if there's somebody up there close that you can deal with, then you don't have to come down here. But
No,
if they don't,
we found that you had the best prices. That's the
This
reason.
is the third time we've been here, Rick. and
well,
Jason
I'll try to
treated us
deal
very
with you,
nice.
and so will Jason. But the best way for you to get the most money out of those, let's see what the market does. Let's take your goods. Let's put them out here. Let's don't buy them for scrap prices. Let's take them, put them out on the counter, feature them, and then I'll do something. I'll say, well, this stone's worth $1,800. Let's try to get $2,800 out of it and split the extra $1,000 so you wind up with 32. You know.
The last time we were here, Jason said you had so many card stones.
We're going to take a little break, but at the same time, we'd like to invite you to stop by our store at 5301 Brainerd Road. Come in, get to know us a little bit, chit chat, ask a few questions. We're your friend in the jewelry business. Hi, I'm Rick Davis, and for 36 years you've bought and sold gold and diamonds with me. Now, finally, a name you can trust in the automotive industry. I will buy, sell, or trade with you and still remain your friend in the automotive industry. Thank you, and God bless.
Why does Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds serve so many customers each and every day? It's because they know that Rick treats them the best and pays them the most. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds is the one name to remember if you are selling your gold, silver, diamonds, or coins. While other jewelry stores are waiting for customers, Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds is waiting on their customers, over 100 each day. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, paying you more, all day, every day.
Stop in and see why Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds was selected as the best jeweler in the Chattanooga area by an independent national selection committee.
This is a segment that was pre-recorded from our show on Night Talk. We have inserts and people call in and ask questions, and we try to answer them on the spot. So if you'll view the show tonight, it'll answer some of your questions. If not, feel free to check us out at 5301 Brainerd Road. We're Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, and we're your friend in the jewelry business for over 35 years. Thank you, and God bless.
We're back. We're talking to Rick Davis. We're talking gold, silver, diamonds, and jewelry. And he's educating you a lot tonight about what you need to know about them. So I'm going to turn it back over to him. We've been talking about diamonds.
Judy, let's go into a couple of real quick things that we'll hit on. This is a training stone. And this stone shows in big enough proportion that you can take and point out different areas. But the diamond, of course, this is a round, brilliant diamond. This area right here on the top is known as the tabletop. It's the table. Everybody refers to it as a table. This area right here, this line that goes all the way around it, that area right there, all the way around the stone, that's known as the girdle. So you've got finished girdles and polished girdles, whether they have facets cut in them or not. This is facets, where the planes are ground and they come and intersect. These are facet junctions. This, the very tip of the diamond on the bottom, is known as a culet. So the culet is, in the old days, if a diamond was cut by hand, which that's the only thing they had, they didn't have the lasers like they're cut with today. But if they were cut by hand and they didn't cut the proportion well, when you got right here to the point on the culet, the lines didn't intersect perfectly to a point. So some lines would be a little bit off when they got there. So they would take and cut that culet off flat, just flatten it out where it was flat. But what happens is in that, then when you look through the crystal into the top of the diamond, and you see this culet that's been cut off, it causes a little hole there. It looks like a hole. Well, that's called a fisheye, because when looking at it through the top, you see it looks like a little pupil in an eye. So, and that lets the light, and the reason it hurts the stone is the light, as it enters the perfect cut stone, as the light enters, it bounces all around inside and comes back out. So it gives you all the brilliance coming out of the stone. If the culet is cut off and it's an open culet, the light will enter through the top. It'll bounce around in there, but some of the brightness will leak out on the bottom, and so it just doesn't put out the brilliance.
It won't sparkle.
Not as bright. It'll still have its sparkle, and you wouldn't think about light leaking out of a diamond, but that's exactly what causes when somebody says, well, that's a open culet, or it's got a fisheye, or it's open. So the light, if you can see some diamonds and you look at them and they'll just put your eyes out, bright, brilliant. And you look at another diamond and it might have fluorescence in it and be a little dull, or it doesn't have, it's not as bright as the other ones in a lot of cases, especially in old diamonds. Then the culet is open and it lets the light leak out from the bottom. So the perfect stone puts all the brilliance coming out of the top of it, where when you look at it on the top, you get the brilliance of it coming out.
Now here's a question for you. Are they all cut like that one's cut?
No.
There's some that's marquee.
I could not name, and I've been doing it 36 years, I couldn't name all the cuts. You've got round brilliance, you've got pear, you've got oval, you've got marquee, you've got baguettes, you've got trillions. You know, there's all kinds. I've seen Christmas tree cut diamonds, cut in the exact shape of a little Christmas tree with a trunk and everything. A 1 carat stone cut like a Christmas tree, I think, was $14,000. But it was in one of the shows. Cost on it probably retail for $20,000.
Yeah.
But,
that's for somebody that's got everything.
Anything you want them cut in. I've seen them cut in golf clubs. I've had a golf club diamond. I've seen and looked and felt of that. So, you know, and it's lasers. So today's diamond cutters if they want to get creative, they can cut it in any way they want to. There's no, the sky's the limit.
So when they mine them and they bring them in, what color are they?
They look like an
in the raw, what are they?
They look like an old piece of crystal quartz, an old piece of glass, or just an old broken jug or something. They're usually a yellowy look.
Yeah.
They look more like a rock. I mean, they're just you know, you can see that there's something different about it, and you can see some of the, and I've never seen anything probably bigger than my thumbnail in the raw, but I've studied it. I've been through some of it. I've seen the videos, and you know, a stone that's that big may cut down to only, once they x-ray it and get it, they want to cut the most perfect diamond they can out of it. Well, most of that might be junk. That's where they cut out their promotional diamonds and their lower grade stuff. But if they could get one perfect diamond out of it, that's worth what the whole crystal is.
And then the rest of it that's fell on the side is just like
well, that's where you get, that's where your marquees or your small chips or your lower grade stuff that, you know, it's nothing to see a diamond that's a 1 carat total weight in department stores, and they'll sell it for $199. $199 for a whole carat of diamonds. But they're SI3s or promotional grade, and they're just flawed, and you know, they're just not pretty.
Do you leave this tray like this and sit in your showcase, and that's how people buy the diamonds to put in settings?
No. All these are in diamond papers, and we take out a stone and we match it into a mounting, and we show them the mounting, and then we show them what it'll look like.
Yeah.
And then we can take their diamond and build any type mounting they want. There's over probably 20,000 mountings that we build.
All right, we got a caller up here. Caller, your question for Rick.
Yes, I have a double row. It's an uncut sheet of 16 $2 bills from 1995. They're mint in a frame, and I'm just wondering what those might be worth, and I'll hang up.
Is it a green kind of a matte frame?
He's already hung up. You need to call him back.
The ones that I've seen normally have a green mat around them, and it says from the Department of Treasury. And that year, there's really no value to them other than there's 16 $2 bills. You've got $32 in cash. And what they normally sell them for is probably $59. A lot of people, I've heard people paying $89, $99, but you know, the real worth of them, you can order them from the mint somewhere around $10 or $12 over what the face value is. So not a big collector item. If you had a sheet of uncut old dollar bills or silver certificates, then that's a little bit different story. But just the $2 bills are things in current days. They're marketed all over the country different ways at different prices, but they don't carry a very big premium.
Okay, back to our diamonds now. Is this the one that was right here? That?
Yeah, this one.
Tell me about
Well,
that.
what I was going to show you, what I really wanted to get in was, if you take a diamond, and let's just take this stone. If you take this diamond and you look at it, and it's a nice stone, I can't get it turned right where the camera can see it, but it's a nice stone. It looks good. You look at it with a loupe, it looks good. It's got perfect color. It's great. The color is wonderful. There's not a speck in it, but it's mounted in a ring. Well, you look at this and you think, gee, it's sprayed.
Need cash in a flash? You know where to go. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, paying you the most for your gold, silver, diamonds, and coins. All day, every day. And if you're looking to buy that spectacular piece of jewelry, nobody sells you more for less than Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. Time to upgrade your vehicle? Stop in Rick Davis Supercars, just outside the tunnels in East Ridge, and check out all of the amazing deals. Never has it been easier to get behind the wheel of a supercar or truck at a super deal. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds and Rick Davis Supercars.
Let me bet your staff over there. He's got a lot of people
God,
that's
our
dedicated.
staff is absolutely wonderful. They really are. The Golden Girls, which is Kathy and Deborah and Norma, Norma's 85 years old, works 6 days a week. Absolutely amazes me. I've never heard her complain in 11 years she's been with
She's
me.
a beautiful person.
Kathy, Deborah, same way. Kathy come 3 or 4 years ago as a part-time Christmas help for 2 weeks. And she told me the other day, I think she'd been there 5.5 years. Deborah, the same thing. A year after Kathy comes, she's been there about 4 years. She's my right arm. She's just like Jason. She takes care of business. Yeah. Jason and I have been together 5 years now. This man is straight as an arrow. He does his job. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it. I've got a couple of part-time guys that's in there, and they're just champs. They're doing good right now. We've got Chattanooga Police Department is there every hour we're open. We've got 2 officers that work inside the store, outside in the parking lot. Tinsel Tillery and Corey Stokes, Corey Greenmile Stokes. Wonderful officers. You know, I mean, I'm just very blessed with some wonderful people around me.
Why does Rick Davis Golden Diamonds serve so many customers each and every day? It's because they know that Rick treats them the best and pays them the most. Rick Davis Golden Diamonds is the one name to remember if you are selling your gold, silver, diamonds, or coins. While other jewelry stores are waiting for customers, Rick Davis Golden Diamonds is waiting on their customers, over 100 each day. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Rick Davis Golden Diamonds, paying you more, all day, every day.
I'd like to thank you for watching the show. Hope it's been informative. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some knowledge along the way. Hope a little bit of fun rubbed off on you. We try to do what we can do to help you. We'd like to thank you again for watching the show. Please stop by in the store and see us. Get to know us. We're your friend in the jewelry business. Thank you, and God bless.